My name is David Ray. I'm the President and CEO of Dundee Precious Metals. I'm excited to be here today to talk about the second quarter results for our company. Overall, we had an excellent second quarter at both the mines and the smelter. So our two mines produced at a rate of 81,000 ounces, totaling 154,000 ounces year to date. And the smelter had a 59,000 ton treatment during the quarter and 124,000 tons year to date. So an excellent performance at all our assets. Tepe, of course, is our new operation. It's been operating now for 4 quarters after completing its commercial production in June of last year. As a high-grade open pit project in southern Bulgaria, this has been a new asset that's generating significant upside in terms of the business. They had an excellent quarter, a new record for Tepe, producing a little over 32,000 ounces of gold. So Chelopech is just a very high-quality producing asset with great people producing consistently. Chelopech had a 49,000 ounce production quarter. This was a very, very good performance. Consistent in terms of the overall operation, but in this case we had slightly higher grades than we were anticipating for this quarter, which with the good recoveries translated into a very good overall gold production. So Tsumeb had a 59,000 ton treatment in Q2, a little lower than it was in Q1. We decided that we would reduce the amount of tonnage that we would be processing in April. At that time, COVID was a significant concern, and recognizing that the health and safety of our employees are our primary concern, we made that change. And at the time, we anticipated that may have as much as a 20% reduction in our production for that quarter, and for April in particular. As it happened, we reduced by somewhat less than that, closer to 10%. COVID is a very dynamic disease, and we've been proactive in that we've taken on looking at scenarios under which we would need to be prepared to respond. That's involved not just our operations, it's also involved our communities. We put in place certain measures at the sites, the simplest of which was to measure temperatures, ask people to stay at home in the event that they felt unwell, and then what we would do is have appropriate support provided. One of the opportunities that we had with the level of digital input into our process was we could take advantage of this and have our people working remotely and yet still engage effectively. In direct recognition of our values, the engagement with our stakeholders, our communities, it's a very important part of our thinking, and this was foremost in our mind when we looked at what we might do to make sure that not only could we run through this dynamic situation with COVID, but our communities were protected as best as possible. To this end, with various initiatives, we spent a little over $750,000 in various activities, and these range from building of facilities I mentioned at Tsumeb. These include things like transportation, provision of PPE and other things which enable the health workers in the area to more effectively respond to the challenges of COVID-19. As we look forward to the rest of 2020, we are solidly on track to meet our guidance and make this another milestone year for DPM. And I look forward to keeping you informed of our progress.